Best Budget Travel Destinations in the World 2024. Unlocking the globe on a budget, discover the top wallet-friendly destinations for your 2024 adventure. People all over the world are itching to go away from their homes and see the world after the year 2020 brought about a plethora of lockdowns and border restrictions. We've all spent so much time cooped up inside, reading, watching movies, and scrolling through social media, all the while being captivated by pictures and videos of breathtaking landscapes in other parts of the world. Veterans of the road like myself can't wait to get their hands on a flight reservation the moment borders are once again open. And there are plenty of people who have never felt more compelled to leave their homes and experience the globe than they do right now. A lot of people are working hard to get their financial lives back on track right now. If you choose your destinations carefully though, globetrotting can be incredibly affordable in 2024. Here are 10 of them. Number 10. Cambodia. Traveling around Southeast Asia won't break the bank for you at all. It is also packed with amazing things to see and do, including historical sites, works of art, mouth-watering cuisine, breathtaking architecture, and breathtaking natural scenery. Visitor expenses are likely to be the lowest in Cambodia of all Southeast Asian countries. The spectacular ancient Khmer temples at Siem Reap are among the top things to do in Cambodia. Other top things to do in Cambodia include viewing the museums and palaces in Phnom Penh, the country's capital city. A bed at a hostel in Cambodia may be had for as little as $4, and a complete dinner can be had for just $1. As a World Packers volunteer, you have the opportunity to travel to Cambodia and assist in the following positions. Children in Cambodia would benefit from receiving English instruction. Help in digital marketing for pepper plantation in Kreveng, Cambodia. Number 9. Laos. Laos is yet another Southeast Asian nation that offers reasonable living costs. This nation is ideal for those who have an interest in history, as well as those who enjoy the great outdoors because of its glistening Buddhist monasteries, lush forests, and waterfalls. The entirety of the nation is dotted with jaw-dropping examples of architectural design, including, but not limited to, monuments, palaces, temples, museums, and shrines. In addition, there are several beautiful waterfalls dispersed throughout the landscape, such as the Quang Tai Waterfall, the Khon and Pha Phing Falls, the Tat Se Falls, and many more. Entry fees to all of the top man-made and natural attractions only cost an average of $1 or $2, and many individuals can effectively travel around Laos for less than $30 each day. Number 8. Vietnam. Vietnam deserves a spot on the travel bucket list of every foodie because it is often considered to be among the top countries in the world in terms of the quality of its street cuisine. The local markets in Vietnam are wonderful, and you won't have to spend more than a few dollars to sample a wide variety of delicious foods from the region's cuisine. The limestone islands of Ha Long Bay and Hang Son Doong, the world's largest cave, are two of Vietnam's most well-known natural attractions. Vietnam is also well known for its delicious cuisine. In addition, the prices of both lodging and public transportation are relatively reasonable here, which is another reason why Vietnam is one of the most cost-effective nations in Asia to visit. Number 7. Indonesia. The nation of Indonesia is located in Southeast Asia and is made up of thousands of different islands. This indicates that it has an extremely broad scope. You got the option of traveling to Bali, a most visited island in the world, or you may go to one of the other islands in the region, such as Lombok, Java, or Sumbawa, which are less busy. In any case, traveling expenses won't break the bank when you go to Indonesia. Instead of moving around from island to island all the time and spending a lot of money on transportation, it's a better idea to choose a small number of islands and explore those islands to the fullest. But after you've found a wonderful spot and decided to stick with it, you'll be able to stay in pleasant hostels or guest houses and eat delicious, flavorful local food for a total of $20 to $30 each day. Number 6. Nepal. Nepal is among the most budget-friendly travel destinations in the world. Nepal is an excellent destination for intrepid travelers who are interested in discovering some of the world's most off-the-beaten-path locations. Outside of Southeast Asia, it is one of the most budget-friendly countries in Asia to go to. The ascent of Mount Everest is a popular reason for visitors to come to this region. However, climbing the mountain should only be attempted by those who are in peak physical condition, have a strong sense of adventure, and have a sizable emergency fund. But if you prefer to hike in those mountains that are less frequented by tourists, you may do it in Nepal for a very reasonable price. Number 5. Morocco. In comparison to other nations in Africa, the cost of living in Morocco is quite low. If you can avoid falling into tourist traps, it is still one of the most affordable nations to travel to overall, although it is not as inexpensive as Southeast Asia. For instance, Marrakech, which is located in Morocco, is a bustling and vibrant city. The vast majority of tourists come to this city to explore the enormous Medina and to schedule excursions into the Sahara Desert or the Atlas Mountains. If you eat in local cafes rather than restaurants catering to tourists in Jama Al Fna, the city's most popular tourist area, you will find that the cost of living in Marrakech is far more affordable. The average cost of a night at a hostel in Morocco is between $8 and $10 while day trips are quite reasonably priced. Number 4. Nicaragua. Central America is the place to go if you're looking for an affordable vacation destination and you live in the United States of America. Some of the nations in Central America have some of the lowest prices for food, lodging, and activities, and the flights to get there are quick and affordable. As a result, these countries are some of the most affordable to travel from the United States. Nicaragua is a stunningly beautiful nation. The majority of tourists usually congregate in the area surrounding San Juan del Sur, which is known as a party beach town, as well as in the cities of Leon, Managua, and Granada. Number 3. El Salvador. El Salvador is a small country in Central America that is noted for its natural beauty and for being one of the cheapest nations to visit in the region. In addition to some amazing Mayan ruins and historic sites, there are several stunning natural features like lakes, waterfalls, beaches, and volcanoes to discover here. Therefore, El Salvador is the ideal place to visit if you are interested in both history and the natural world. When traveling throughout Central and South America, the best way to save money on meals is to adhere to the regional specialties of each country. You can find large plates of local food for as little as $3, whereas a lunch of pizza or burgers from a foreign restaurant would run you closer to $10. Number 2. Guatemala. Guatemala is a country that is both beautiful and diversified in its geographical makeup. Because of its location immediately below Mexico and its proximity to the United States, it is possible to obtain flights there for a price as low as $100. The culture of the Maya in Guatemala is alive and well. Many of the residents still dress in the manner in which their predecessors did and continue to live the same way. In addition to Spanish, likely you may also hear other native languages spoken in this area. Number 1. Bolivia. Bolivia is a popular destination for backpackers and other tourists on a tight budget because it is one of the least expensive countries to visit in South America. If you eat at local eateries and stay in hostels, it is possible to travel around Bolivia on a budget of $20 per day. You will get a glimpse of authentic South American culture as you travel across this country because of its strong cultural roots. Share your ultimate adventure bucket list ideas in the comments below and join our community of travel enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring journeys and epic destinations.